And we're back. This is Minding Your Business with Lancaster Chamber of Commerce on News Talk 1380. The Antelope Valley and North LA County source for your news now. That music was by a group out of Bakersfield, Lions named Leo, and they lend us their music. Aaron says it's a copyright violation, but...
Well, for radio it's not. We have permission, but YouTube doesn't care.
And our engineer, Kenneth Guzman. Hi, Kenneth.
Hey!
Co-host, Aaron Goldstein, Goldstein Digital. What's next, Aaron?
Well, what's next? We have Bree Volkenant here from Lamar Outdoor in Lancaster.
Hey, this is session number 2 for Bree. Hi, Bree.
Hey there.
So now you're going to help me troubleshoot because you are a marketing, is genius a little strong?
Guru.
You're guru. I mean, sometimes we just sit and think. We just listen to the universe with answers.
Mm-hmm.
But we have some institutions here in the Antelope Valley that have been around for a while. The Lancaster Chamber of Commerce was formed to promote business. And we still have business, big businesses, boxes that don't always care what's going on in the community. You know, they have their own programs. And little businesses that sometimes it's a mom and a pop or it's a single proprietor and they're so tired they don't have time to go to a meeting because they're running their store all the time. And sometimes the chamber ends up, all the chambers end up just becoming fundraising organizations. We need more members, we got to raise funds, and they kind of lose, they don't always have the time to do what it is that small business needs, which I think is, well, maybe it's a lot of things for different people. And then Aaron and I come along and we inherit a radio show that High Desert Broadcasting gives to the Lancaster Chambers of Public Service. So we interview 3 members, and then we also do current events. It's a real neat gig because it gets different businesses like Lamar Advertising to talk about their business. And now we realize, gee, we shouldn't just have it on one time a week. We should videotape. We should capture the image digitally, so we don't have tape anymore. Mm-hmm. So we shoot the videos, and that way it's up there forever. Mm-hmm. You know, so we always want to make sure to have contact information. Somebody's driving around on the radio going, what's that guy talking about? Who is he? Chris Spiker, Antelope Valley Florist, sitting with Aaron Goldstein, Goldstein Digital. Find him. Google him.
That doesn't work yet. I have to fix that.
You know, people are going to find you anyway. They're going to find you, man. You're on the road now.
They're stalkers nowadays. With the internet,
it's a problem.
It's pretty rampant.
I think I have a stalker, but basically it's just with flower orders, so I'm okay with that. And so now we have a radio show that we video, and we get to interview a lot of chamber members. But still, I'm wondering how can we make the chamber more relevant to everybody? It's an old institution. It takes some work. It takes a little money to run it. You got to have an office. You have to have staff. But how do we get more people involved? How does the chamber do the kind of stuff that businesses really need? Do we still need businesses? I think so. We got to have businesses.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I would recommend maybe the chamber examining what businesses are participating in nowadays. For example, social media is huge. I can't remember the last time I talked to a business owner who isn't active on social media.
Right.
So possibly the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce could maybe take that into consideration and maybe like speak to businesses through that.
You know, the chamber, they just started a Twitter. The ambassadors for the Lancaster Chamber of
It's
Commerce
exciting.
have a Twitter. I don't know whose idea it was, but whichever ambassador or person came up with that idea is a genius.
That's a start. That's
never too late.
It's a start.
No, it's never too late.
Never too late. So what else? So I was going to chime in with, they tell us about an event after it happened. Here's the photos from today's lunch. I go, oh shoot,
boy.
That was today?
Yeah.
If you're going to put people's pictures in there, at least tell me who they are. Mm-hmm. I missed the event. Dang. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
tell me
I didn't
when
get
the next
that.
one is.
Yeah, tell me when the next one is, and who are those 3 people in the picture, because I joined the chamber to meet people.
Yeah.
Not just to eat lunch.
Well, I mean, Facebook even has a feature where you can create events, invite people.
Right.
So, I mean, that could be a possible avenue for the chamber
Yeah.
to spread their word about the events taking place.
It can't be a staff person. The chamber's got, the Lancaster chamber has 3 people, the other chambers have 1.5 or so. And it can't be a chamber staff having to do all that. There's somebody who has to take it upon themselves.
Oh, really?
Not me. I got the radio show. But there needs to be someone in the organization that says, you know, I mean, when you hear of an event, put it on the calendar and then promote it a little bit. Maybe even put some money on it so people see it before,
Yeah.
not after.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
Palmdale's good about putting their events on Facebook, so
They are.
Lancaster will figure it out.
Yeah, so what do you think? We have a Lancaster chamber, we have a Palmdale chamber, we have a Quartz Hill chamber, we have a Hispanic chamber, we have an African American chamber, and then we have the outlying. It's just.
There's the
you
Greater
ever-
Chamber too.
Or-
The
Greater and the
Chamber.
Greater Chamber,
The
right.
Greater Chamber.
And then we have Roseman and Acton.
Mhm.
In your course of business, do you ever drive to Roseman?
Yes, yeah, we have inventory in Mojave, Roseman. I was actually in Roseman yesterday, taking a picture of a billboard, so.
That's good. If you get out once a week into Kern County, you know, I think that Lamar is well represented. So how to make the chambers more relevant?
I mean, I think sometimes you just have to take into consideration how other people perceive things in life. Rather than just looking straight, you have to look all around and examine what other people are doing and what other people are investing in, what other people are just tailoring towards other people's needs rather than your own, essentially. So.
Okay, I'm thinking about that. I'm trying not to jump in with an answer.
No, please do.
The cities, both cities do a good job of filling our calendar up with fun things to do. You know, you gotta have a sense of community. There has to be things going on. But then they run them, and so how does a chamber create revenue to run their operation when somebody else is doing making the sales?
You do it better.
Do it better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna cogitate on that a while. So it's, you know, the Lancaster Chamber has a membership meeting in a couple of weeks, and I'm thinking, you know, us guys and gals that have been doing it a long time, maybe we should bring some people in that haven't had a lot of experience sitting through these boring meetings with some different ideas. Stuff maybe we tried a long time ago.
Well, maybe there can be an internship program.
Interns.
Yeah, and that way they're gaining valuable skills through the process, and then the chamber's benefiting from that all around. I mean, us as kids nowadays need experience in life, so I think that could be a possible solution.
The Board of Trade is going to have an opening for their executive director pretty soon. And the thought is, why don't we just go recruit somebody from a graduate?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so 4-year degree, they know as much as anybody else, and put them in that spot for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Be a great education. Someone's going to be someday 30 years old and have been an executive director for several years, and wow, then they'll run for governor or who knows what.
Yeah.
Interns, okay. Kenneth, any other suggestions? Are you going to run for political office? You don't want to talk about it right now?
Oh man, no.
A world of interns, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the direction.
Interns can't last forever.
Interns cannot last forever.
Interns need payment.
Right.
It's true.
Yeah.
It costs money to live.
Yeah. That's what I discovered in the flower business. You can't give it away all the time. You have to eventually run it like a business. But great experience along the way. Okay, so back to Lamar for a minute, because that's the goose that lays the golden eggs. How many billboards do you have in the Antelope Valley?
Well, specifically in the Antelope Valley, we have about 200 plus just in the Antelope Valley. But our inventory stretches all the way up to Bishop, out to Victorville, and even all the way to Baker, which is near Nevada state line. So, I mean, including all those inventory, probably around 400.
Are you in Blythe too?
Blythe?
Blythe. That is, it's on the border with Arizona, Colorado River,
Oh,
on Interstate 10. Because there's an empty billboard that Lamar has up there, and I'm thinking about renting it.
ooh. You know what? Our specific plant doesn't cover that inventory, but we do have other plants that probably do.
So do you think like you could, you know, with the empty inventory, maybe we could do a special AV Nice buy?
I mean, that
It's
is
just a thought.
that is a possibility.
That's kind of a stretch.
Probably have to talk to Todd about that. Probably. And that's not through our office, so we'd have to contact the other office. And, you know.
If Todd's involved, it's going to end up saying Kentucky, I think.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay, so contact information for you over at Lamar again.
Contact information. You could find me on Lamar of Lancaster, Lamar Advertising of Lancaster on Facebook. Write us a message, and I will be the one responding. So, yeah.
You do a great job over there. How long have you been at Lamar?
I've been there 4 months, so I'm very fresh, very new.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a great ride though. Still on my training wheels a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Well, this is good. This is going to be a lot of fun. So you're going to be here for a while?
Yeah, definitely.
Very good. Well, thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah.
Thanks to Lamar for being a great chamber member. I mean, they're always helping and promoting and spreading your word, spreading our word. Hashtag spread your word.
Spread your word.
Thank you very much for being on the show, Minding Your Business. We'll be right back.